wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and I wanted to create a little prologue, I guess, to the review I made of the Tessa PM wig by Noriko. I noticed in between the time that I filmed the review and when it was finally edited that a lot of people had made home reviews of this particular wig, and they had made some pretty good points. One that I really agreed with that I didn't really mention in my original review that I wanted to take care of now was that the hairline of this particular wig is kind of deceptive. And I think part of that is because of this picture that you're seeing right now of this gorgeous model wearing this wig in the color Illumina R. And it looks really stunning on her because, for one, she's gorgeous and she probably looks great in everything. But also because, if you give me just a second, I'll zoom in on this for you. As you can see here, now that I've zoomed in on the hairline here on Tessa, they've done some weird chicanery here to make it look almost like this wig has a lace front. Well, as a lot of reviewers have also pointed out, and I do in this video, this wig definitely does not have a lace front, and that makes this picture kind of deceptive. What they've done to accomplish this look is that they've actually pulled her hair back, and then she probably has dark hair, and then they have pushed the wig back just a little bit so that way her natural roots are showing at the front hairline. So that is actually the model's hair showing at the front of this particular wig. I think that's a dirty trick, because if they actually showed the front hairline of this particular wig as it comes out of the box, you would see that it's perfectly rounded and looks a little wiggy. So you may have to resort to using similar tactics yourself in order to accomplish a realistic hairline. And I think that that's something you're going to notice when you see me put the wig on in the video. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that a lot of people mentioned how thick this wig is, especially in the front. I don't actually think that that's a problem, and I point that out in the video. I think that that's actually just part of the style. I think that it's meant to be very thick, very full in the front, and that's just how it comes. So if you don't like really thick, really voluminous, bouncy, curly wigs, don't buy this one. But if you like that sort of thing, this one will definitely give it to you, and it has a really neat sort of high fashion, super duper short nape. So without further ado, I would like to give it over to myself so that way you can watch the rest of the review in its entirety. Thank you for watching. Hi there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you a review of a really super cute wig, though albeit kind of scary looking when it's first out of the box, wig by Noriko called Tessa PM. It's a partial monofilament wig, part of their fall 2015 collection, and the color is new, also 2015. This is Marble Brown LR, which stands for Long Root. So I haven't brushed Tessa. I'm gonna go ahead and comb her out with a long tooth comb on camera. But I wanted to show you what she looks like right out of the box before I do that, and then I'll show you what she looks like after I comb her too. Because these curls are basically unwearable out of the box. You know, a lot of wigs come with curls that, you know, are good to go right out of the box. You really shouldn't mess with them too much. This is not the case here. They're a little bit too wiggy looking in my opinion, and they need to be loosened up a bit. But before I do anything, I want to show you what this one looks like right out of the box all the way around. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take my trusty handy dandy John Renault wide tooth comb, and I'm just going to sort of gently break up these curls. Now I'm not going to be too aggressive about it. I just want to loosen them up a little so that they look a little less wiggy. And because they're mainly just in the front, I'm not going to mess with the back at all. So usually I just like start from the bottom and kind of gently work my way up towards the top. I'm not really digging in, I'm just kind of superficially grazing the top of the hair. And see, that's already looking a little bit better. Now I can use my hands to just kind of further break up that hair a little bit more. And see how much better that looks now? It looks a lot less wiggy. And a lot closer to that manufacturer photo. So if you saw the beginning of this video and were like, oh noes, don't worry. It's very, very simple, as I just showed you, to get the desired effect. You just gotta play with it a little bit after you get Tessa home. So it's windy. As you can see, this hair moves beautifully. The Noriko hair feels very, very beautiful to the touch, and it moves like a dream every time the wind blows through, and you can see it on camera. It just looks really, really gorgeous. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what Tessa looks like now that she's kind of combed out a little bit more. Much, much better, right? Now let's go ahead and talk about this marble brown LR color. As you can probably tell if you're a fan of the original marble brown LR, there's B, the hazards of working outside, oh, the elements, that this color is darker overall than the original marble brown. Like, it's basically the regular marble brown from here down. So from here up, it's a much darker color. It's kind of like a medium sort of golden brown up here. And then down here, you've got marble brown. Marble brown is kind of like a very pretty blend between a light golden brown, a light ash brown, and a medium golden brown. So it's got a little bit of this in that, but it's got a lot more of that light brown in with it too. So very, very, very pretty color. So you can see that's pretty darn well done up there. Gotta love it. And then over here, kind of part that a little bit. It's kind of awkward, but you can see that that is also pretty well done. Looks quite natural. You don't want to mess with that part though. You'll want to leave it as is. I think this is an adorable wig. I think this one's super cute. Try to see what this one looks like tucked behind an ear. Yeah, I like this style. I like anything that's got a little bit of a curl to it. So, and I like cuts that tend to be really graduated, so this one hits that sweet spot for me. Though this one is very, very dramatic. So if you're not into the drama, you might want to steer clear of Tessa, because with that back being as short and as straight as it is, and the front being as long and as curly, I mean, the gradient on this is much more dramatic than what you'll get on something like Heidi from John Renault, just as an example. Though the length in the front is very comparable on the two. The curl pattern, though, substantially different. The curl pattern on Heidi is kind of like a corkscrew with the ends pointing downward, whereas this is like barrel curls, basically. So let's talk some specs. The front is roughly 13.75 inches. The crown down supposedly is the same. I disagree with that. The nape is 3.5. The weight on this is 4.6 ounces, which in my opinion is heavy, given that the back is so incredibly short compared to the front. So here is what the inside of Tessa looks like. Tessa looks like all the other partial monofilament wigs in that she's got kind of like this L-shaped monofilament, no lace front. None of the PM wigs have lace fronts. I know that's pretty misleading, but this front part is monofilament, and this is also monofilament. The back and the sides are open, wefted, and the back is extended here at the nape. You can adjust it kind of like a bra here at the sides. I don't consider Noriko caps particularly stretchy. As you can see, I'm kind of wrestling with it and it's not stretching much. And the back is a little stretchier. And this is what that monofilament looks like up close and personal. It's very dense, very well done, very, very pretty. And here's what that color looks like up close and personal in the front portion. The back portion is very short compared to the front. There's that gradient. There's the back. That's the front. That's how steep that is. That's very, very dramatic. So this has been the CysterWigs review of the Tessa PM wig by Noriko in the color Marble Brown LR. Hopefully we've done a pretty decent job of showing you what this color looks like. It's really cool looking, very pretty. And also showing you how pretty Tessa is once you fluff her up and muss up the curls a little bit. If you like this review, be sure to check out my wig store. It's just CysterWigs, CysterWigs.com. And until next time, I hope you have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.